I just want to point out how truly quiet the H2S is. I have taken this machine for granted in the little time I've owned it, and I'll be honest with you, it is... it's like light years ahead of the P1. I mean, obviously, I really, really like my P1, but wow, I'm really impressed. And I'm printing up. Somehow I have, up until this point, not printed with a burnt titanium. And right now I'm printing my first one ever. I've had a lot of good feedback on it. And we're trying a blue and black and rose red combo. Sorry if it sounds like I'm yelling. My voice, I swear, it gets gravelly and loud sometimes. But this might be more of a longer video as long as I don't run out of, there's a little thing stuck on here from my case. It was made for my friend. But I usually don't do longer videos where I just ramble. But today, I might just ramble on for 5 minutes. But here's how it's looking so far. Can't really see. It's kind of hard to see. But I finally got, for the first time ever, I finally got all the filament out of the basement, right? And then like the next day, like literally like yesterday, I got quite a bit more filament. So, yeah, it did kind of put me in a little of a weird position, but it'll be all right. I need to actually put these, hold on, I need to do something real quick. Well, I don't need to do this, but I want to do it. It'll just make it a lot easier on my eyes, I think. I've got a letter on them to know what's in them. I just needed to stack them up so they're kind of out of the way a little bit. Black, red, white, yellow. So, okay, as I was saying, I didn't really have a whole point ready. I need to clean up some old stuff from back in the day, Christmas stuff that, nostalgic stuff. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to have to do that when people die, when just life happens. I don't want to get all sad sounding. I'm just saying, like, in life, who wants to throw away memories and things of the sort. But let's go ahead and get a couple of these out. This is what I was doing for a few minutes. So since I kind of screwed up, right? This is kind of funny. I bought too many options. And I know it's easy to joke and say, is that possible? And the answer is yes. There is such thing as too many options. I bought 22 of these burnt titanium, and I already had a couple that were marked higher price that I paid a lot more for. So I'm just going to absorb the price on those when I sell these and probably just sell them all. I'm trying to do work with one hand while recording. This is what I used to do when I went live. I would just kind of try to show a little what I was doing. I would definitely get a lot less done while I had one hand, but okay, so all I was really doing right now was, I'm assuming that's just the one kind of roll, green and gold, but I could be wrong, because all of them pretty much had 2 collars in it. I about said flavors. Pretty much had 2 collars in it, but that one I just found the same one on top, and like I said, I didn't really say that, but that didn't happen with any of the other ones. One-handed work is a little bit slower, actually. Yeah. So just doing something simple for now. I'm emptying the thing into that. And since I can't have a flat area over there, I gotta do it over here. It's just gonna fall through that table thing. So work's gonna take about 2 or 3 times longer if I'm trying to make a little video. And it's kind of pointless to make a video of this. This isn't even like my average daily work. Like just putting empty boxes up there and leaving the rolls up. But I gotta find a display spot for these because I have so much filament. I mean, even when filament moves, I think I'm just ordering so much more that here soon I'll be able to stop ordering and I'll actually just have a nice assortment without needing to order for a couple weeks. That's really the plan, to have enough inventory on hand that I can just monitor how it goes. Because I don't keep like a customer list. I don't do that. Like I don't have like a marketing thing where I send out texts or something. So I got to put this solar light up soon. I got some business cards in the other day I haven't even started pushing. Okay, let's just put the, oh, it's working. It's kind of a mess in here because I got all of that Galaxy over there in those boxes in gray bags. But I put one of each up here, kind of like I just did down there with the empty boxes, but I put the ones up here with, because I need to figure out which ones are going to be duplicates, because there's only 22, I believe. So what is that, 5, 9, 13, 14 right there? So that's 14. Well, I know that should be like 8 down there then. So I don't have all the lights on up here. I'm trying to save on electricity when I don't have people by. Unless I need lights to get motivated. Lights can motivate me. No, not lights motivating me, but you know what I mean. Messes with my circadian rhythm a lot. I need a couple days where I just kind of match back up with, waking up with the sun and not having artificial light. Dual collar, pink, gold. Green and fuchsia. I got the fan in the way right now, but it's because usually I need the fan. I haven't really been using it since it's freezing balls all of a sudden. Figured I'd come take a peek in here. I'm gonna have to clean it up later. I definitely have plans to get to work in a little bit. I think I'm gonna eat an early breakfast. I usually don't eat too early anymore, but I think I'm gonna eat soon. Dual collars. So many random rolls if you just look and find it. I mean, this is the last one of these. Peacock blue. Dual collar mats. I need to get a sale going on the dual collar mats again. I might just leave that one on and shut all these extras off. That one. I gotta quit wasting electricity. Whenever people get here, I kind of just turn lights on, because I don't have nonstop business. I mean, I have a lot of downtime. Don't get me wrong. I'm not just working and slaving away all day. But anyways, I just felt like making a little bit of a video. I've neglected going on YouTube. Not that anybody's been publicly saying that they miss me or anything, but hey, I miss going on there. Got a lot of refills on the way. I've got a 1,350 kilogram order being produced for me right now. It's about to be paid and shipped out after the holiday's over. Things are going pretty well, but also things have slowed down a bit. I think there's a lot of sales going on, and not everybody wants to support. I've had a lot of people tell me that they'd rather just order from Amazon if it's the same price or even just a little bit more. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had a few people tell me that they're the opposite. They'll buy it for $1 or $2 more. But I'm telling you, a lot of people to my face, they'll tell me that. And it's like, I get it, man. I'm not happy about the prices. And I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm not happy about it either. It's brutal. Things are just very expensive. We'll put a keyboard clicker in one of these. I have all my displays down here, and I don't have them upstairs. I feel like that's a silly mistake of mine. I need to put some of these up there, so that way people can kind of imagine a little bit, I guess you might say. It's kind of a missed opportunity. Okay, I got me a handful of some random keychains. Where's the head for that? There it is, the brain, I mean. There's a brain for this little... Alright. Let's go up there. I gotta grab that too. I know you can't really see anything, but my hands are full. And we could be much closer, but I wasn't sober. Baby, come over, turn off these porch lights, toss these horseshoes around. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here. And I've got plans to do my own brand soon. I'm just learning and monitoring a lot of things, like what I'm doing wrong, and and this is the first time. Yesterday was the first time running my printer, and literally, I'm not joking you, literally like 6 days. I have a lot of filament I need to run through too. Used rolls, open rolls. I got sample rolls for ordering a lot of filament. But like I got literally like 3,000 kilogram ordered, and the way that I'm thinking I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have to put stuff down in the base. I mean, think of it like this. These are literally like 20 kilogram boxes. So what is that? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40, 160, 200 kilograms. This whole area is 200 kilograms. What that says ink in your brisane. No, I'm just kidding. But so that means you need warehouses full of this stuff. And if I'm making $1 or $2 a roll, it's tough margins. Now I think that I can get my margins up, but it's brutal because I need to order overseas, and I need to order a lot of money a really long time in advance. And even then, I'm dealing with a lot of issues, a lot of expenses that are not mentioned. I mean, if it's not direct door pricing, I mean, I can't even guarantee anything without DDP because there's so many issues. And I got me a little photo area here. I just set this up earlier. It's not going to make it long, but if I need to grab a roll and promote said so roll, green and blue, I'm probably going to grab this stand, slide it this way a little bit, so that way the lighting. Really, these boxes probably need to be over there without the lighting, and this thing needs to be in the lighting here. That's what I'm kind of thinking needs to happen. That's a little bit better, huh? It's a pretty weird way to do it, but actually, you know what? I might have to move these boxes because I would need to be on this side of it if I want decent lighting, I think. Just for a reasonable experience, I would say. Because what I'm going to be doing is a lot of the time I'm probably going to have to be taking photos where this is like a blank background. But this isn't a very good white background. This doesn't really do the job. But it's better than nothing, but still, you get my point. But I might be able to take photos like this, where I like line it up. But I need to be able to see that, I need to be able to take a photo of that. So if this is green and blue, I need to be able to take a photo like that. Boom. Well, wipe it off a little bit. Sometimes I don't, but wipe it off. Boom. Take a photo. You know what I'm saying? Take a photo. Boom. And then just basically probably take one last one like this, where it shows the duals, and then one last one with like the front and center like that. So boom. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing fancy, literally just a basic product photo. I would hold my phone like this and take a photo, boom. And it would have this, the SKU number, blah, blah, blah. That's why AI is going to be so dangerous, because what people don't realize with AI is, or not everybody, but what some people don't realize is there's so much more happening with AI than just getting advice or help with different things. I mean, people are giving their full machines access to, or the AI full machine access. I got strings from this TPU case. I should have cleaned it first. Maybe a heat gun. But anyways, I think that's really the big problem. I mean, whenever a big company, imagine if the big company like if someone in the government like doing taxes is like, you know what, let's let the AI run our people's tax, or banks. What if banks are letting them, and it's probably already happening. That's where the problems are. We will own nothing and be happy 2030. Well, 2030 isn't that far away. The thing about technology is, just because they don't post it for everybody doesn't mean things are not out there. These future technologies they're held under wraps because they don't want to get sued and they don't want competition getting more ideas or any help. So I mean, when things start happening, they're going to start happening very, very fast. It's not going to take them, let's say, 4 years to do what they need to do. They can. The thing is, I think they really. I'm saying they a lot, and I'm being very vague, but I think the real goal is to see what kind of resistance there is early, and give signs and warnings that things are going to happen, that things are coming, and just testing the waters and seeing what goes from there. I mean, if you get pushback, get smarter or move strategically. But if you get little like for AI, for data centers, for example, I mean, how much pushback did we get, guys? Is it worth it? Should we just move? I mean, the thing is, people might test a little bit of everything. And to some of them, I'd say, can you blame them, But to the companies that are shady, doing some sketchy stuff, yes, you blame them, yes. But to the, to the average guy that just tries to get a couple bucks off, on a sale or something, or get a deal from somebody haggling, negotiating, that's different. But if it's for our rights and, I don't know, our freedoms, and I don't know, things are just getting to be weird where we got to protect each other even. I would normally say, like, we got to protect our kids, we got to protect our people, but, like, in general, we got to just protect each other entirely as humans, I think. Oh, that cantaloupe needs eating. Starting to feel pretty ready. Anyways, I try not to get into too serious of things anymore. Life is so serious that it's not serious to me anymore. But updates for Bannicus, to anybody that painfully struggled through this video with me, I would say, other than the filament on the way, I have plans to do normal marketing and business kinds of things, but I'm a little bit slow with it. Like website and running sales and everything, catalogs and tracking inventory. I need to find out if there's some easy inventory trackers. The thing is, I wouldn't even need to have a standard way of doing it. I would just want a way. Well, yeah, I probably would need to. I was going to say I would just need a way to track it going out, but obviously I'd have to have it in for that to even make sense. I just don't like the idea of a company or something having my information on their software. Like, for example, if I use Shopify and I use their inventory, they know what's selling, what's moving, what's changing. As long as I'm telling them the truth, then they've got intel on me, and I'm not doing anything wrong. It's literally just filament and stuff, but it's just the fact that, like, getting anyone involved with that is personal. Got to inhale the all the powder fumes that are flying away from the drink. No, I don't know if that's good. It probably goes to my lungs or something, but. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, I need to get sponsored by these guys. I may not be popular or famous or known, but I'm telling you, I'd be willing to push this name to the edge, dude, to the edge of the earth, man. This is so good. For being no hidden sweeteners or anything, whew. I'm telling you. No hidden dyes. Oh, Toby wants in. I didn't really give you the full updates on Bannicus. There's a lot of stuff happening. I have some custom formulations planned. I don't like to tell too much, but this isn't really anything special. This is pretty silly sounding. But I'll give you one of my custom formulations I've been planning. It's going to be a long time until it's ready. It'll probably be like Christmas or something. It won't be 4th of July if you catch my drift. But it's called America. It might be just called America. I don't know. I'm going to keep it very simple. I want it to just be short and sweet. I don't need it to be US of A or anything, nice. I just want it to be, but it's going to be red, white, and blue filament. And another one I've got planned. I don't know. I've got series planned, and I talked to one of my buddies last night about it, and he started throwing some random ideas that I was already kind of around already. So it's like, yeah, it must be a good one if he's liking it too. Other than that, refills. Other than that, Rainbow Pet G. Other than that, I've got some more bamboo rolls coming that were made by the bamboo suppliers. So it'd be like the hot pink, pumpkin orange. And then I got a zero order. That zero order alone, it may not be anything more than like 350 kilograms or whatever, but it's going to be very, very interesting, I think. It's going to be some exotic prices too, though. We'll see how people react to even the filament guy charging $20 a roll. We'll see how that goes. The thing with those is I'm going to have to price them because otherwise it's going to be hectic at checkout. If somebody wants to know things, they don't want hesitancy. That's something I've ran into before. Whenever I sell 200 SKUs, you know, people want to know what the items are sometimes. And it's like, unless I have that priced out and ready to go ahead of time, it can get hectic. I mean, just alone in the last 3 days, I've added probably 30 new and entirely new SKUs. So, but yeah, basically a lot of filament ordered. I've got plans for my own brand and branching out and hopefully, you know, like I said, getting my margins up because they're so tight right now. And business is, from my experience, is so different in so many ways in all the days, you know, and every day it's just a different, it's not always the same every day, and each person's not always the same. And my understanding, I mean, you know, just everything is just always changing, I feel like. So the fact that I'm able to stay locked in and do certain things and not, you know what I mean, bend on the you know, what I stand for and what I have, you know, just even if it's just prices in general, just what I have in something. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but basically it's been a lot of good experiences. I just don't fully understand marketing yet. I don't fully understand technology in the ways that I can go make a website in a day. Even with AI, I just don't have that confidence where I can say, yes, I can get all these different things done in a full day. I mean, I don't have that Adderall brain. I don't have that freaking, you know, whatever the other one is, you know. I don't have that brain anymore. I used to have that brain where I could just dive into something. But I think, you know, the immense amount of video games I've played in my youth. I mean, the immense amount. I mean, it wasn't anything for me to play 6 hours straight in a day. And I'm sure somebody out there would easily one-up me and say, oh, I used to do 8. Well, I'm just saying for me, it was a lot. This is a long video for me rambling. See, I'm the type of person, the reason why I don't put out content, I can't really get myself excited about editing videos right now. I believe if I had good software, I think I could get all excited about it because I've had Filmora before, so I've had a little touch of what's possible. I get that it's easier than ever, but when you mix doing that between creating products, you know, not really creating products, but like trying to market these, and there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. It feels like I just wish I was making a little more money to have like some experts on hand. That's what I keep telling myself every day. Like, maybe I should just make the leap where I get that help because I'm that confident. But then I'm also like, I need to earn that help. I can't go hire some marketing expert right now. And not because of a lack of this or that. It's actually probably the lack of my shop being set up professionally. As of right now, see, the other day I had someone say, my son's in a wheelchair, he wants to be able to come by. I said, yes, he can roll around. And then I got some filament from FedEx and UPS. So right now, with me being, I don't want to say lazy, but with me not having the space to put it, it's literally in the way. So if they came by, I would have to, this ain't a joke, I would have to pull out all of this filament, which is not the problem. I'm not saying it in a rude way, like they'd be a burden. I just mean, like, for me to be honest and true to them, I would have to pull out this skid, which is very simple, and it'd be sitting outside, and that's totally fine. But it's just the fact that I would even have to do that tells me, one, I wish I had a bigger area. But the thing is, here's the thing. If I had overhead, I would be screwed. I have no overhead here. The person I live with is a family member I've lived with a lot of my life. And I've pitched in on bills a lot. And he's kind of an investor with me now. So I literally pay no overhead right now. I just buy food, you know, and I have a lot of free time. You can say I have a lot of free time. I don't have children. I don't have a wife or girlfriend. I don't have some sneaky chick I sneak off once in a while with. This Filament is my hot date. I really am going to wrap this video up. I have a feeling, you know, this isn't really going to get to anybody. I'm not giving bits of juicy information because here's the thing. I ask the people in China all the time that I work with. I work with at least 24 directly. I ask at least, you know, 3 or 4 of them that I know that should have the juicy information, and they don't share it. They don't want to talk bad on each other. They don't want to spread personal, and I get that. But here's the thing. We all need to know what's going on over there because we're buying their products. Whether we get to know it or not, that's fine. But we need to know. We should be able to know is what I'm really saying. And I feel like deep down in my heart, I want to be like a journalist investigator on some of this and really, truly get more info because I'm buying big orders with these people. And I really feel like if I really pressed them on things, they would tell me personal info, even knowing that I'd post it publicly, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to build some relationships, but I want to know what's going on. What's going on with Bamboo and Sunlu? Does Sunlu really own Bamboo? I just have questions for things. And I think me, you know, trying to carry 5,000 kilograms at a time is going to be my way into that kind of info because first of all, I'm going to tell them I'm going to be telling people publicly and openly. And second of all, like I said, my buying power alone, I mean, I have one order right now alone. Just one of my multiple orders is 1,350 kilograms. I mean, that's real money, guys. I'm not getting your average patty cake, you know, $8 roll or something, $9 roll for buying bulk. Like, I'm getting the real deal kind of, I don't know. I guess for some people, Rainbow Pet G wouldn't be a big deal. But for me and my people that have never seen it, it's going to be pretty good. I'm planning to run some pretty good deals on it, though. When I say good deals, I'm talking like $20 each, 2 for $35. But I'm having it like custom formulated, you know. So until next time, if there's anybody out there that likes these kind of random videos and updates about me and my filament journey, me and my 3D printing journey alone, let me know in the comments. Like this video, share this video, get it out, and I'll start doing this kind of stuff more. But as of now, the interactions I mostly had was kids with poop jokes and wiener jokes. And here's the thing, I set it for adults only. So they obviously just put it for adult accounts. So if I can get to the right people, get my message out to even people that just enjoy just listening to me ramble for a bit, I would start doing this more often. I'd rather this kind of video content than editing. But the problem with this kind of stuff is I get a lot of calls and texts and things that pop up. And I actually have somebody waiting on me to respond right now while I'm in the middle of a video. Anyways, until next time, thank you so much. Here's the Filament guy, and he's out.